and somebody didn't turn off their phone. Welcome everybody, and we've already done our drawing, and the winner of tonight's drawing is Monica for the $25 gift card. And so that was, yay! Monica won for inviting other people to the contest or to the challenge that have joined. So let's go ahead and take a look at what tonight is about. And I just want to share couple of slides with you. Get us over there. Yeah. All right, there we go. Everybody see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is week 3, and this is kind of interesting. Remember, there are 6 weeks to this challenge. So it's either this week or next week, we have to talk about being halfway through. So since this is the week before the Super Bowl, I thought this would be a good halftime kind of a week. And so this is a review of the first half. And one of the things that I keep thinking is this is really flying by really fast. And there's so much material coming at us. I want to just do a quick little review. So the first thing is our week 1. Remember week 1? If we think about the webinar, that was Dr. Anderson, and he was talking about awakening to health and just really start gradually trying new things, becoming aware of habits, becoming aware of new tips and ideas and learnings that will become habits. So that was our week 1, and we were all getting used to the challenge. Okay, week 2, much better. Everybody's moving along. And so that was just last week, and that was about healthy eating. And just as a reminder, it was Dr. Mark Nelson who did the webinar and talked about low glycemic foods. He talked about the importance of eating multiple small meals a day versus 3 large. And of course, with each of these weeks, a number of different activities have been coming into play. So things like our rotating activities, which have been fun. So that's a little bit something different each day. Water, we all got that one down. Less stress. I think everybody needs to still work on that one a little bit. Sleep. And then here was a question that I had was, we see these daily exercises, these little videos. So a show of hands, how many of you have actually tried one of those little videos and tried it? Show of hands.
Videos.
The exercise videos. Okay. If you haven't, you should. And even those of you who consider yourself really good exercisers or athletes, you really need to look at those. And you might just try something different. So just to keep that in mind. But this week now, week 3, is about healthy movement. So let's look at that a little bit more detail here. And so week 3, healthy movement. Notice it doesn't say exercise, it says movement or motion. And the whole point that they're trying to make is that there's different ways to get activity into your daily life. And it could be something like general activities. So on the left-hand side, I just did a little reminder here for us. And these are also referred to as the 6 S's. And those of you who have been in Take Shape for Life or been my clients, you know we also refer to these as NEAT points, getting NEAT points. It's NEAT, it stands for non-exercise aerobic thermogenesis. And so all of these are little things that you can do throughout the day, every day, and be actually burning calories. And it's a really good way to start. If you haven't been an exerciser, it's a great way to start. Or if you have any joint problems, this way to start. Or if you've got a lot of weight, you want to do things like this before you start putting more pressure and schedule formal exercise onto your joints. So just to take a quick look, that first one, dance. Think back to Monday's webinar. And this is where we met Casey Netzel, and he is a certified health coach and also a certified trainer. I thought he did an excellent job. We didn't have this in the last challenge, The first one was stance, which is nothing more than posture. Remember, he showed how to sit at your desk. He showed how to sit in the car. I thought that was great. Versus the people that are slouching or leaning and basically telling men if you have a big fat wallet, it shouldn't be in your back pocket. So that was, I thought was really educational on that one. Standing, everybody knows that one. Strolling, what is that? That's just walking, right? It's just walking. Steps is stairs. Take the stairs whenever possible. Samba. Everybody thinks it's all just a happy dance, but guess what? The samba is where we are getting, everybody join me, that's where we're all getting some of our general activities in and burning some exercise, or burning some calories, I mean. All right, switch is kind of the funny one, because with switch they talk about, the idea is to, we've become such an automated society, to go back to doing something manually. And the example that they always give is go up and turn the television off manually as opposed to using the remote control. And as my husband reminds me, that's pretty hard to do. And sometimes, yes, Joe, put it down. Sometimes you can't even find it on the TV to do it manually should you want to do so. So I have changed that. And there's two I like to use for that. The first one is can opener. Leave your electric can opener on the shelf and get out your manual one and use it and twist it, burn up the calories. And another good one is get out and wash your own car instead of going through the car wash. So those are some, I think, more relevant examples of the switch. So the second part of his video and the second part of this week's learning is, now this is scheduled. This is real scheduled exercise. And Casey talked about fit. And so I just wrote that down here for us. It's frequency. That's how many times a week you're doing it, the exercise. Intensity is your level of intensity, your heart rate. Time is how much time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20, 60 minutes. And then your type is what type.
The timer went off, Ernest.
Oops, and I'm going to see if I can mute you.
Okay.
Let's try here. Okay. So then type could be your swimming, your walking, biking, whatever. So just to give you that quick little review, I thought he did an excellent job. And then today they went back and talked a little bit more about the activity, the general activity. So I want to come back to our gallery view here and see if anybody has done any, can you think of any of the S's, of the 6 S's that you did today? And everybody should be able to answer this one. Oops.
I stood, instead of sitting at various times at my desk.
Yeah? You stood up instead of sitting. Great.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Also took the stairs too. I'm on the 11th floor of the hotel, and I take the stairs down and I take the stairs back up instead of riding the elevator. The only time I ride the elevator is when I take my luggage in or out on Monday or Friday.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. All right. Polly and Ron, how about you guys?
Walking the dog,
Okay.
which would be strolling, I suppose.
Right. Mhm.
Actually, it's a fast clip instead of strolling.
Okay.
Going upstairs, we go upstairs a lot, upstairs and downstairs.
Okay.
And I was at a hospital today, and I parked way away. Even though I have a handicap sticker, I parked way across the parking lot.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Very good one. Okay. Anybody else want to share one?
Well, when I was driving, I was upright, drove around a lot today.
So you had good posture in the car?
Yeah, it's a real hard seat, so it's pretty straight up and down.
Okay. All right. Good. Good. All right. Anybody else want to add one to the S's?
Yeah, we strolled and strained against the pull of 3 boxers.
Okay, that would be 7 S's. Okay, good one, guys. The other thing I wanted that I enjoyed last week was if you had one of the stress tips, less stress, I need not more stress, but less stress tips, one of the rotating activities, one of the sleep. Is there one of those that you hadn't heard before and it really resonated with you? Is there one that you liked that stood out to you this week? Did anybody think of one?
Less stress. One of those less stresses.
Well, I used to be, have a temper when I was much younger and get upset about anything that delayed time because I thought I didn't have much time, which I didn't. And I got a book and carried it with me, and every time I got delayed, I'd start reading. And it didn't take but maybe 6 months or a year, and all my anger was gone, all the stress was gone. I carry a book with me all the time. Hold me up for something, I have to wait for a doctor to find. I just catch several pages. So there's no stress anymore from people delaying me because I've got a book to read and I love to read.
Excellent.
Other people might find something else that works for them, but you can always get a book out of the library and carry it with you.
Great. Okay, good one. Anybody else?
I found when I made a trip to Montana and a change of scenery improved my perspective of the situation.
Excellent. Plus nature, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I'll share the one that I like about less stress. I thought of part of it, and I've used part of it before, but another part I just had never connected, doing them together. And that was where they talked about putting the warm wrap or heat wrap like around your neck and getting that warmed up and relaxing your muscles, and then use the tennis ball. And you can use the tennis ball then to massage. You can use the tennis ball up against the wall or actually lay down on the floor and use the tennis ball. But I hadn't really thought about getting it heated up first and relaxing those muscles. So I like that one I read this week. That was my favorite.
You do that all the time.
Yeah, I
Do you?
do that.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay. All right. So the other thing, since it's been 3 weeks, basically, we've covered 3 weeks of material so far. What celebration do we have? This might be a celebration of weight loss. It might be a celebration that your exercise has increased, or you've learned a new exercise or activity. Somebody tell us about whatever your celebration is since you started on this challenge. We're in week 3.
Weight loss.
Okay.
I
Fantastic.
sleep a lot better. The last few days when I'm driving, I don't get sleepy like I used to. I don't wake up at a red light and people honking at me and that sort of stuff because I'm sleeping usually a full 8 hours a night when I usually sleep only 3 or 4. So
Wow. Those are great celebrations. Okay.
it's made a huge difference, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Okay. I want everybody to tell me one of their celebrations. Who's next?
I'm celebrating that my abdominal strain is almost over with and I can start working out hard again.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm celebrating my knee is almost better too.
Okay.
Getting old,
We're less broke.
getting old is not for sissies.
Well, then I'll piggyback on you guys. I'm celebrating that my surgery is over and I'm on the mend. So, all right.
And I'm celebrating Neva actually went up the stairs for the first time in a week.
Yay!
Yay!
I was going to go up on my rear because I thought that'd be easier. And Dale says, can't you just kind of like hang over the rail and pull yourself up? So I did. It was funny though. So. All right. Okay, Dale, you need to celebrate something else other than that.
What? That counts.
We'll come back to you. All right. Monica, how about you?
I'm celebrating finding my dog in the snow 2 different times. Yeah, almost lost him. So, yeah,
That's all snow, or that's a small dog, or both?
both.
Pam, how about you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
I'm celebrating having more energy.
Ooh, great one.
Yay.
Excellent. All right. We're over to Joe.
I'm celebrating being 175.
Woo-hoo!
Hey!
All right. Now, just for everybody on the team, Joe, is that a maintenance for you on this challenge, or is that a loss for you on this challenge?
I guess it's a loss because I started out on the challenge at 183, I think it was.
I'd say it's a loss then. Okay. Fantastic.
So I've reached my goal weight. Yay!
Yay!
What's your secret? So many points, Joe.
Persistence is my secret for so many points. Persistence and doing it in the morning and then checking in the afternoon, staying with it, making a habit of it.
Yeah.
And there's no reason that everybody here can't get the points that they need to be a winner. So everybody just keep plugging away on that. We're only in week 3. So I'm not sure where you are, Bob, but you can still do it. So you'll make it. What are you celebrating, Bob?
My manager said, I think you've lost some weight.
Oh, yay! All right. Great.
Yeah.
Others noticing is great. And did you say, darn right I am?
I said, I kind of stumbled. I didn't know what I said. Maybe sort of, I think. And she goes, I don't know how to describe it, but
Okay.
yeah.
You keep after these challenges and you're going to have to come up with a better answer for people.
Yeah.
Bob, the answer is yes. Thank you.
Well, yeah.
Without anything else or how much, just yes, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Ernest, what are you celebrating? Uh-oh. Can't hear you, Ernest. There we go. We can't hear you. Okay. Let's change your. Okay. Okay, Anne, can you talk now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can talk now, or you can talk on mine.
Well, I've drunk more water than I have tea at night, so that I'm sleeping better.
All right. Okay, great. All right, and what about you, Anne?
I'm celebrating my clothes fitting better.
Woohoo! Nice one. Okay. Suzanne, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yep. What are you celebrating?
Well, I took yesterday off from exercise for the first time in, I think, 3 weeks.
That was really
And then
fun.
today I had like 3 obstacles thrown in my way of when I was going to do exercise, but I still managed to squeeze it in about 2:30 this afternoon.
Nice. All right. Very good. All right, back to you, Dale. What are you celebrating?
We paid some major bills this week, and I am one happy camper.
Just
Big
keep
bills.
his mind on the challenge.
Big bills.
Okay, honey.
Pay off big bills, you're a happy camper.
All right, sounds good. All right, everybody, we're coming to a close. We've got our 10-minute notice. So I want to see, is there any questions anybody has about the challenge or moving forward?
Neva, just one point of clarification. One thing that they did different from the challenge is done different from last time. If you're not logging on daily, you cannot recapture those points. So if I remember correctly, on the first challenge, you could go back, but this challenge is not allowing you to recapture any days or anything you're missing. You have to do it the day of.
The weekly activities, like the weekly webinar, those you can go back.
Correct. But the water, the stress, none of those you can recapture.
Those are daily, but I thought those were daily last time too.
They were.
Were they? I didn't remember.
Because I didn't get the points when I went back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right, Ann, because I remember you said, okay, I understand I'm not going to get the points, but I still want to read them. And we talked about that. That's right.
Okay.
Okay. So everybody keep going on the points because we've still got several team incentives that are coming up, and that'll be exciting. And gosh, these wacky photos and wacky comments that you put out there, I'd love to see somebody win. Man, that's hard to keep up with when somebody puts something out there. It took me a while to find Monica's, but I voted.
Thank you.
So, all right. Okay, any other questions?
And Monica, remember, you have 4 hours to claim your prize. So,
More than 4 hours away.
Wow.
Hey, not my problem.
Neva, go get it from him. He paid the bills.
It's safe. The
Okay.
prize, the first team room prize went to Monica. So.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, everybody. Next week, we are switching to Wednesday. So to be fair to everybody, I said we would have some Thursdays and some Wednesdays. So we've now had 3 Thursdays. We will now have 3 Wednesdays. Still 8 o'clock Central Time, so that everybody can join in regardless of what time zone you're in. And we have 1, 2, 3 time zones on here tonight. So I'm glad that it works and we got everybody on here. So, all
Are you
right.
going to do 3 Wednesdays in a row?
Yes, the next 3 Wednesdays, 8 o'clock.
See y'all next challenge.
Okay, all right, and see everybody out on the wall. Lots of posting, and keep up the good work. And we'll see you next week then, guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.